What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Hidden Heights Farm. So I am out here in the Pico pen, and I got my old buddy Bo here. He is our alpha buck here on the farm. He is our New Zealand Kiko buck. He has went through a round of breeding already in both pens, but it's if you guys have been following his journey, we have had him for almost a year now. I think we got him about the 1st of August of last year. I can't remember, but we put him in with our Kiko in Spanish. He got all them bred. They all had their babies. We moved him over here. He got most of these girls bred. Ebony just recently was the last one that had some of his babies, but it is time to take him back to the Kiko and Spanish pasture. And you can see his nose right there. That means he's been rubbing up on them girls a whole lot. I actually think he's already got some of these girls rebred back, so they'll be bred for kidding season. So you ready to go back to the other pasture, Bo? Huh? They might not even remember you. So that is one thing I wondered is, do they remember him? He was only over there for a couple months, and once we determined that it looked like he had bred all those does, we went ahead and moved him over here to this pen and let him breed these does. But he's been over here for at least 5 months now. So we'll talk about the gestation period, how long it takes a mama goat to carry the babies and all that once we get over there. But I'm gonna get Rachel to help me here in just a minute. I got the stock trailer hooked up to the truck. Before I would just carry him over there, but he's a little bit bigger now, aren't you, buddy? And he's kind of stinky because he's been peeing in his own beard. He likes when you pet him, so that's a good thing. He's not aggressive or nothing like that, but he is getting bigger, and he knows that. And he'll let you know if you don't like where you're grabbing him, because look, watch him. He likes me scratching him right here, but whenever I go to the side, he throws his horns at me. He don't like it. So you're a pretty good buck. You got some nice kids. Over here, I think he had more daughters than boys or sons. But in the other field, we got way more boys. I can see your horns are growing. Look at that. His horns are growing pretty good. So he's still young. I think he is right at 2 years old now. He's still got a lot of growing to do. Shadow says, please take Bo away from us. Let us get a little peace and quiet. He's starting to bother us again. So yeah, I know you only want scratched when you want scratched, and when you don't, you don't. So I'm gonna grab some feed, and I could probably just grab it and do it myself, but I'll have Rachel come out here and film it for me. And I don't know what this cat is doing, scratching his head on the stock trailer. Are you trying to look up in that pipe, or are you just scratching your face on it? You are one goofy cat, Smoothie. Yes, that's metal. That's a stock trailer. That's how we haul livestock. So you might be asking, why did I bother even hooking this up? It's just one goat. Well, this one goat is a lot stronger and bigger than he was the last time I moved him. Last time I think I carried him over here, maybe put him in a big dog crate. But he's done quite a bit of growing, so we're not going to do that today. I've learned my lesson from trying to manhandle some of these bigger goats. If you guys have been following the channel for many years, we had a goat called Jerkface Jr. Yeah, so that's a whole nother story. If you guys remember that video, he kept jumping in and out of our pastures, and one day I had it and I came over here, got him out this gate, and I went to grab him, and he bucked up, and his horns hit me in my front teeth and knocked my 2 front teeth out, and had to go get all that taken care of. That was another story. But anyways, we're not going to do that with him. We'll grab him and throw him right in the stock trailer, and let's get him over there. And here comes Rachel now. I don't think we need to worry about the feed, because he's being pretty nice. I did when I got the stock trailer, I checked it out, and there was a big wasp nest in there. See if you guys can see that back there. I went ahead and sprayed that so me or Bo or Rachel don't get stung.
Bo, you stink. I can smell you way back there.
Here, I'll give you the camera and I'll just try to grab him. See if I can
You already caught something in the trailer.
Yeah, I see that. Smeagol's being nosy.
Smeagol!
He can take a ride, I guess, if he don't get out. All right. Bo, you ready?
He said,
He's he's such hot and heavy on these girls, rubbing on them and smelling on them. He's rubbed the hair off of his nose right there. You ready? I'm gonna grab you and throw you in that trailer, okay?
You're gonna throw him?
No, I'm not gonna throw him, but okay. Oh yeah, he's a lot stronger than he was. My gosh. Come here, buddy. Look. Smeagol hightailed it. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Guys, we'll be right back to feed you. I'm sorry it took us so long to get him out. They're like, oh, finally, you took our man.
Shadow's crying. Look at her.
Shadow ain't crying. She's happy.
Look at her face.
Okay, so one thing that was starting to concern me, I told you guys he's not aggressive or anything, but sometimes when these girls come into heat or they're ready to breed, they put off a certain scent. These bucks start smelling that and it gets their testosterone all up. They start peeing in their beards and they start kind of being, I'm not going to say aggressive because he's not aggressive.
It's just how bucks act.
But he throws his head around and throws his horns around, and sometimes when the emus get a little too close to him, like when we go to feed and stuff, sometimes he'll do this number like with his head and kind of throw his horns around, and sometimes he hits the emus. He's never hurt them, but he's getting bigger and bigger and he is super strong. So anyways, it's time to get him back over there, and we'll see if they remember him or not. The dogs, they can smell him and see him from the pasture over there to over here. But sometimes when you're introducing a new goat or even a buck into your existing herd, sometimes your guard dogs don't really like that, and sometimes they'll kind of be like, hey, what's this? What's going on? Sometimes they'll remember, and there won't even be a difference. They'll just accept him and things will go on. But we'll see what the goats do, the girls over there, and see what they think about him.
Another thing that was happening was he was playing quite often with the little bucks, and somehow they would get their hooves stuck in between Bo's horns, which was crazy. He wasn't being mean, they were just all playing, and I think I had to free 2 or 3 smaller goats because they got their legs stuck in between his horns.
Yeah, so there is a couple of bucks over here. These bucks will be selling here pretty quick. They're already weaned. They're ready to leave the farm. So we could probably put some of the bigger ones over with our weaned goats in the kidding pasture, but they're not really hurting anything over here. And there's tons of grass and food over here, so we're gonna leave them over here for now.
I like that little black one.
Yeah, it's a good looking one. So, you ready to go see your new pasture, buddy? Go get you some new women so you quit being mad at me, okay? Alright, let's go. Well, speaking of the dogs, so we got the trailer backed up to the gate. Not all the way to the gate. There's Mr. Leesky. Hey, guess what? I got a friend for you. You remember Bo? You guys remember Bo? He wasn't that big whenever we took him out of this pasture, but guess what? He's grown. He might be bigger than you now. Oh gosh, he sees his mama. You're a mama's baby, aren't you? You're a mama's boy. You're a mama's boy. Yeah.
He's anybody's that love and rub his belly.
Yep.
That's whose boy he is.
Cora, what you know? Huh? What you know, pretty girl? He said, no, don't pet Cora, pet me first. You guys gonna let Bo in there for me? Huh? You guys gonna let Bo in there? You gonna let Bo in there or what? He said, yeah, let him in. We need a new playmate. He said, I'm tired of being the only boy over here. Well, you got a whole bunch of boys over there. Look at all them boys. Whole bunch of them. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
I guess I could have backed up a little closer and just opened the gate and seen if he ran in there, but...
Just back up.
It's okay. He should go right in there, actually. The dogs get back. That's the problem.
Leesky, I'm going to need you to move back, sir.
Come here, Bo. Come here, buddy. You want to chance it and see if he'll just run in there?
No, I do not.
Because I think he'll just run in there.
I don't think he will. I would not chance it.
I don't feel like chasing him. It's really hot.
Listen to me. Do not chance it.
Where's my head? I acted like I was gonna scratch his head. Okay. Look,
All right.
look, you got girlfriends again.
There you go. Uh-oh.
What was that little stomp? It's okay, Cora. It's just Bo. She's got to check him out, make sure he's not a threat. It's a new scent over here.
Bo, it's okay.
It's okay, guys.
They'll get acclimated and everything will be fine.
The girls are going to check him out first. Uh-oh. He said, hey, I remember you. He said, don't you get close to me. What is it, Cora? It's okay. It's just Bo. You guys already know him. It's just been a while.
He just plopped down there.
See, that's his old girlfriend. They're already smooching.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
That one there said, you know what? You're not the biggest goat over here. I am. Yep, see, Bo don't even, he's already forgot about the other pasture and the other girls. He's like, oh wow, we got a whole field of girls over here. I see you, Leesky man. Alright, so let's talk about goat gestation. How long does it take for a goat to give birth once they are bred? Okay, so hold on, we're missing some good action here. Look at those lips. Do that again, Bo. Yeah, now they're hugging on each other. So just because we put Bo in here today does not mean that the goats are going to get bred today. So goat gestation is 150 days on average for standard size goats, which what these are. So 150 days from now, if he bred one of these goats, you could expect them to be having babies pretty quick. Cora, you don't want none of that. They're doing their thing here. So they're not hurting each other, they're just getting used to each other.
Establishing their pecking order.
Yeah, and she should bow down to him pretty quick because he is the only male in here.
He's the alpha.
But she is, she's one of the alpha females, so she's doing the pecking order thing here. But this don't hurt them or nothing else, they're just kind of getting acquainted. So sometimes these goats will come in to be ready to be bred naturally, you know, every so often. But in this case, sometimes if they're not ready right now, sometimes you put a buck in here, sometimes that can speed that up. It gets their hormones going and all that type of stuff. You'll know pretty quick if he is, if any of these girls are in heat, because he won't waste any time mounting them and, you know, doing all that type of stuff. But come here, Cora. So I don't want him to headbutt you, girl. I know you're just being a sweet girl and saying hi, but we don't want him to try to headbutt you or nothing. So it might be, you know, it could be a month, it could be 2 months from now before some of these girls come into heat. Like I said, just because we put them in here today does not mean we're going to have babies in 150 days. Now, if you see him breed one, then yes, you could pretty much mark it down on a calendar. You're going to have babies in 150 days as long as they take and there's no problems or anything like that. Now, these girls are nice, fat, and healthy. We've been blessed with rain this year over and over. We're still feeding them every day, but as you can see, all this lush grass, all the trees and the browse they have, they are looking good. So they should have good egg counts. And we know that he is he's a proven breeder, so you know, we should have babies. I'm gonna say there's gonna be a few girls in here that is ready to breed within the next week or two. So, you know, I'm gonna throw up a screenshot right here. For those of you that don't know, that do raise goats or are wanting to get into goats, there are all kinds of guides and calendars and stuff online that you guys can look at and download. I'll throw a screenshot up right here. Today is July 23rd, and we'll just put in the calendar July 23rd is when they were bred, and this will tell you down below the day that they will be having the babies, or approximately within a day or two, give or take. So there's all kinds of stuff on the internet that you guys can look at. One important thing is to document a lot. You know, we got ear tags on most our goats. Some of them we know by name. If I see him breed a certain goat, like this one right here, what's your ear tag number? Number 4, green. I'll write that down on the calendar or put it in my phone that he bred number 4 green on July 23rd, 2023. And then whenever it gets close to the due date, that will tell me, hey, she's fixing to have babies. We need to kind of keep an eye on her. A lot of times whenever one of our does come in the heat, usually, not all the time, but usually the whole herd will come in the heat. With the exception of, you know, a handful of them might wait a week or two, sometimes up to a month later. It's just always different. But we'll kind of watch him a little bit and see what happens. But some of these girls might be in. He'll start making the goofy noises and all that type of stuff. But like I said, he is the only male over here. What do you think, Bo? You got a lot of pretty girls over here, don't you, buddy? You don't even know where to begin. He has grown quite a bit since he left this pasture. He's been out of this pasture at least 6 months now. And some of the girls ain't even interested in him. Some of them's over there playing in the tree. Some of them's just standing around. Some of them over there eating, grazing. This one here, she just keeps looking at him. That's old Taylor Swift right here. Uh-oh, look at this. We got the king of the mountain. He said, I dare you to come put your horns in my face again. He's the king of the mountain now. Yeah. Yep. See, he had to take the high ground. Leesky ain't scared of him, are you, Lees? He said, man, I'm just laying here to stay cool. Don't mess with me. Leesky's camouflage. You can't even see him. Alright, so we're going to let him do his thing. We'll go ahead and go feed over in the Pico pen. And then we'll come back and feed these goats and dogs. Corey just wants to see what you're up to. Corey and Leesky's hot. They like laying on this compost. This nice dirt pile they got. Yeah. You guys are getting stick tights on you now. You guys ready to eat? Don't rub them on me. He said, yeah, if I got stick tights, you're going to have them too. I don't like them. Alright, so there you go. I'm going to go put this trailer up real quick. And then we'll grab some feed, go over and talk to the girls and see if they're upset or happy that Bo is no longer in their pen. Alright, got the trailer put up, and while Rachel's out there watering, I wanted to show you guys, we got another batch of salsa going in the house. Just had to come in here real quick so we could stir it. Make sure it ain't burning. It's already been boiling now for over an hour. We're going to let this cook down, and we are going to freeze dry another batch. I'm telling you, it is absolutely wonderful. I'm coming, I promise. Mojo! Come on, Mo! Where's Big Mo at? Come on, Mo! Momo! Oh, birds are coming. There's Big Mo. Here comes some ducks. Here comes some chickens waddling. I meant ducks waddling. She just tripped. Come on, ducky. Come on, quack, quack. Momo, I said, Mom, are you going to feed me or not? Right. Everybody's waiting. Okay, girls, how do you feel that the stinky buck is gone? They don't even care, they're just hungry. They don't even care. Patience. Here. Alright, that's cool. Hey, ooh. You guys. Here, let me in here and then I'll feed you. Let me in here, you guys can eat. I promise. No, Ebony. Ebony's the one that jumps on me every time, in case you didn't know. See, everybody's seems a little bit quieter since the mail's not in here. Here, get your pocket full of these. See, that duck's laughing. And there's little Henry. Hey, Henry. Alright, I gotta feed this one out. There's no fun with it. Mojo! He's waiting on you. Mojo, come on, buddy. You gotta eat while everybody else is. Mojo! You're gonna have to tell him to come. He clearly favors you, so. Mojo, come on, buddy.
He's in low gear.
Yeah, I am too. It's a little hot out here. Walt's fanning around for the ladies. I only see one turkey hen. Where's the other one? Oh, she's right there.
Oh.
Momo.
Momo.
He said, oh, I guess I'll come eat since Mom's in here.
Oh boy, this is
nice cold egg straight from the
egg.
refrigerator.
Yum, yum.
He said, thanks, Dad. I appreciate it. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Go ahead and eat. Go ahead and eat. Hurry. Eat for the emus. Get them. Get you. Henry, what you been doing, buddy? Hey, you eating? He's a good boy. All right, let's go feed. I got to do an update on the twins real quick. So these are Bo's babies. These are Bo and Ebony's babies. So you can see the colors he throws. Just all kinds of colors. Oh, I didn't know which way to go. All right, I'm gonna go over there and feed the dogs and make sure the goats are behaving. Shadow, are you glad Bo's over there? She ain't worried about nothing but eating. You girls are always in the way. Alright, excuse me. I'm coming. Alright, where's Bo at now? There he goes, hopping like a rabbit. He don't know what's going on. He ain't used to the way we've been feeding over here. He's been gone a while. Hey, Bo. Or at least get you guys ready to eat or not? It is hot. Sometimes I like to wait till later. Come on. You know they're cool. Let's see if the wasps are gone. Yeah. I spoke too soon. Made one mad. Yeah, I spoke a little too soon. One got me right on the arm. I didn't see it on that wood, but sure enough, it didn't like that, so. Live and learn. I got more wasp spray. I'll get my revenge. Come on, guys. Come on, dogs. Surely I got that on camera. Come on, Carl. Release. Nice cold eggs for you guys. Alright, let's go feed the little goats real quick. Let's take a peek in here. See where Bo's at. We dump some of the food on the ground. Well, there's Bo right there. He already knows the routine. He remembers eating when the old feed trough in the barn. Alright, good deal. So they're getting along. Everybody's eating together, so no worries there. Okay, I came out earlier and I straightened up your guys' pails, or your bowls, whatever you want to call them. Now you guys are stepping on them. Of course. Hey, you guys are flipping your buckets over. I got them all organized. So I came in here earlier and I spread all 4 of these bowls out that I feed them in. So they wouldn't crowd like they're doing now. And of course, they step in them and play in them and then they flip them over like that. Goofy goats. This one I put feed in, there ain't even no goats at it. So they're still growing, they're doing well. A little more time and they will be hauled off to the sale. Speaking of the man, here he is, right there. He said, let's everybody come over here to the dog bowl. Hey, Bo, come here. Hey. Come here. Hey. Bo. I would come in there and talk to you, but I can't because the dogs will. See? I gotta leave them alone. The dogs won't eat. So, well, there you guys go. You guys, that's how you move a buck. I don't know what he weighs, but he is a little too heavy for me just to pick up and carry for sure. And we all know I don't need any more horns to my teeth. So there's one of them nasty wasps right there. Yeah, your friend just got me. You're lucky I don't have the wasp spray in my hand or you'd be toast. I do not like them wasps at all. So anyways, guys, I wanted to just document this video. Couple of reasons. One, it tells me the date that we moved our buck over here, so we can be expecting baby goats anywhere from no earlier than about December 20th on, which is not the best time to be having goats around here. That'll be right around Christmas time. You can see Cora's looking at him now. He's rearing up to her. She'll learn real quick. Don't mess with him. But she's not. She's just smelling on him, making sure he's okay. But right around Christmas time, make sure you, if you don't like watching our other videos, make sure you're subscribed and you tune in about Christmas time this coming year. And we'll be having a lot of babies on the ground. We'll be having some over there before Christmas because he's already bred some of the girls that from the pen we just took him from. But all these goats, they'll start having babies around Christmas time and then probably into January and maybe even February, so we'll see. So anyways, subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave us a comment, and we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for watching.